Hello everyone, how are you all? Welcome to my channel The Conscious Life. So in today's video I want to talk about my success story with the HOPONOPONO prayer. So I think most of the people might be knowing about HOPONOPONO prayer. It is very famous in the internet. So when I came to know the story behind the HOPONOPONO prayer, then I got a lot of interest. That is why I applied it. So if you don't know the story, I will just explain it briefly. So what happened is that it's a Hawaiian prayer. So in Hawaii there was a mental institution. So the in that mental institution, whomever was there, they were very violent. All these mental patients were so violent that they were trying to harm themselves, and they were also trying to cut their own tongue with their own teeth. So they were always tight. The situation was that worst. So then a doctor goes there. Then what he does is that he takes the files of everybody. He didn't go and meet all of them, but he takes the file of each person and he holds it in the hands, and he told, I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. So with every person he did. Then what happened was miraculous. After some time, one by one, all the people in that mental hospital got cured of their mental illness and went out of the mental hospital and started to live a very normal life. And at the last, what happened is that the mental hospital had to be closed down. Then this story spread everywhere. Then everybody started getting interest about this prayer. That is when the world came to know about this prayer, and it is a miracle prayer. It has high vibration. Whatever blocks is there, whatever sufferings is there, it removes all of that. So this is a very powerful prayer. I use this prayer only for a few things. Like I use this prayer if I have any blocks, if I want to remove certain blocks. So for example, there was a lot of water problem in our flat. So you know that in Bangalore, because of no rain and because of the hot climate, there is literally no water. There was a lot of water problem, and water were not coming for 1 or 2 days, and even if it comes, morning 6 o'clock for half an hour, evening 6 o'clock for half an hour. If you don't collect it, then there is no water for the rest of the day. And we can't go anywhere. We have to literally sit under the tap and collect the water. It has pissed off many people, and everybody was scolding, shouting things in the group. So now what is happening was that the negative momentum was building up. I knew that it was going to create more and more problems. Only the problem is not going to solve, but I wanted water. So what I did is that I started saying this prayer. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I don't know what has created this situation of scarcity of water. I am taking the responsibility, and I am saying sorry for that. Okay, I am sorry, please forgive me. This much. Then thank you, I love you for solving this problem, and now we have abundance of water. This is the proper way of telling this prayer. So then what happened is that one truck was coming every day, and the people was not willing to pay for that truck because the truck cost was so higher. Like I think it was around 1,500 for a day or something. They had increased the water price so much. So now so much issues were happening, people were not ready to pay. Then what happened was that now they have made 2 trucks. Now they have arranged 2 trucks so that there is no shortage of water for me. Yeah, but the water is not like how it was coming before, like with the full flow, but water is always coming. Water is coming 24 hours. I have enough water. My problem is completely solved. So this is one of the success story with this prayer. So the another success story is with the electric problem of our flat. Always the electricity was off, and if you go into the lift, we have to go with fear because we don't know when the electricity will get shut down, and when you will be trapped in the lift. So now I started using this prayer for the electricity, and then the electricity problem also got solved. Sometimes current goes, like very rare, like once or twice, that's all. Before people were not ready to pay the electricity bill, lift was shut down, electricity was shut down. Now there is no such problem, everything is perfectly fine because I use this prayer here. So the next success story is with the road. So the road we go on was a total mess. I go in scooter to drop my daughter and pick my daughter. It's really difficult for me to drive. It was not at all good for the safety of the child or me or anybody who is going on the road. So I had to use this prayer. So when I was going there, I said, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I don't know what has happened, who has done this. I'm so sorry that people has ignored you so badly. This much worst you have been made. I'm taking the responsibility for it. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you and I love you. Now you look so amazing. Now you are as smooth as a cake. So this is what I told whenever I was going on the road. Okay. So now what happened is that wherever I went, all the roads got fixed. So the main road, which was creating a lot of problem, is kind of half fixed. It's not completely fixed. So all other roads are perfectly fixed, and even the place became so beautiful. Even they have put seating area in front of the temple wherever we were going in the scooter. All the places became amazing. But the place I was praying for, I think I have some more work to do. I think I have to tell this more often for that place because it has more issues, I feel. So next was the books. So the school had started and books were not coming. Many children got the books, but my child didn't get the book. So she was telling, I won't go to the school because I don't have any books. I'm feeling so bored. All these issues were happening. Then I took this prayer out and I started praying. Within 2 days, the books were there in the school and we got the books. So now I use this for the blocks. So if you have any blocks in life, you can use this. It will definitely solve the problem. And when you use this prayer, you should set a proper correct intention. Intention should be very clear. Why are you doing this? First tell your intention and then say this prayer. Otherwise you say this prayer for something else can happen. So be very clear on what you want. So you can use this prayer for money blocks. If money is not coming in your life, I'm sorry money, please forgive me money. I don't know what all wrong things I told about you. I take the responsibility. Thank you money, I love you money for coming into my life abundance. So whomever you have done wrong, you can tell this prayer, or wherever you have block, you can use this prayer. So it works wonders. I want you to try it by yourself. So thank you so much for listening to me.